Hello friends and viewers, welcome back to my channel Golden Peacock Family. And today we are going to see the topic our body. And before we go into our lesson, I want to just wish you guys all happy Ganesh Chaturthi. Now let's go into our lesson. Today we are going to see the basics, then we are going to see some interesting facts, and also we are going to see 4 systems. They are skeletal system, muscular system, digestive system and respiratory system. Now before we go in all these topics, let's see the basics first. Cells. Cells are the smallest unit of our body. Cells to tissue. Mainly similar cells form a tissue. Similar, same. Okay. Tissue to organ. Mainly similar tissues form an organ. Okay, for organ example, we can keep it as stomach. Organ to organ system. Many organs form an organ system, and this organ system works and function. One function works together. Then organ system to human being or living organism. Before we go into our systems and interesting facts, I just want to tell you guys all about one thing. We can't recreate a human being because it's super detailed. Let's go. Skeletal system. The bones in our body make the skeletal system. All the bones make the skeletal system. The skeletal system gives shape to our body. So if we don't have shape, it's because we don't have bones. Or we can also tell it as, we don't have bones, we won't have shape. Then, the skeletal system protects our inner body parts. For example, skull protects our brain, okay? Our ribcage protects our heart and lung, our backbone protects our spinal cord, and these are few examples. One more thing, the bone is fully made up of calcium. That's one interesting fact. And one more. This is kind of interesting. Calcium I told is also interesting, but this is a little more interesting. That is joined together bones. What does this mean? You're thinking, no? Fusing. We are going to talk about fusing now. So when we are a small child, we have 300 bones totally. How much? 300 bones. But when we grow into an adult, we will have only 206 bones. You're thinking, even this is possible in our body? Yes, it is possible in our body. How? You are asking me. Now I am going to tell you how. So now a small child and have 300 bones. But when we are going, like we are becoming an adult, we only have 206 bones because some bones in our body fuse, that is joined together. Now we have 2 bones. And if we these 2 join together, we will only have 1 bone. So that only I am telling, when fuse it joins, it becomes 1 bone. So like this only, when we are a child we have 300 bones, and as we grow up we will have only 206 bones. I think it was interesting about a skeletal system, right? Next, muscular system. The muscles in our body make the muscular system. All the muscles in our body make the muscular system. Then moves different parts of our body. So if you want to smile, or do you want to interact with someone, you want to do face expressions, you want to walk, you want to take something like I'm taking a marker. These actions is because of the muscular system only. Okay? Next, 600 muscles in our body. There are 600 muscles in our body. So now, let's just move into our interesting fact. This is interesting about our heart. These are all clues. Okay? Something is interesting about heart in our muscular system. How? You're asking me. Right? Now I'm going to tell you. Do you think that the heart is made up of many things? No. It is only made up of muscles. You're asking, there's no other things in our heart, only muscles. Yes, there are only muscles in our heart. Now let's move to our next How? So I am going to teach you now. So as we eat food, we take a chapati example. Chapati you are taking. You put it in your mouth. You chew it nicely so it can go through your throat, right? Okay. You chew it and it passes through the food pipe. Okay. It passes through the food pipe. Then it goes to the stomach. Then it reaches our small intestine. What does the small intestine do? Just pass it to the large intestine, pass it to the anus, then it will go out. No, the small intestine has a work to do here. It takes all the energy, minerals and nutrients needed for our body. Then the undigested food and waste food is passed through the large intestine. The large intestine takes the food and give it to the anus. Then the anus throw it away. Yes, it throw out of our body. It doesn't need in our body, so we won't have it in our body. So now, what is digestion? We saw how digestion works. Now we're going to see what is digestion actually. What is digestion? Digestion is the process by which food is changed into a substance that our body can use. Okay? So now we will travel to the interesting facts. Digestive system. Digestive juice. What is digestive juice? You are asking me, no? Digestive juice is juice which helps us to digest food. Okay, we naturally have many juices, but I am going to tell you only one juice. Okay, so now we have juices in our pancreas, stomach and mouth. Now I am going to tell the juice, digestive juice in our mouth. That is saliva. I think that was also interesting. Now let's go to the respiratory system. Oxygen. In need to live, we need to breathe in oxygen, right? I think so. And that is what happened also. So when we breathe, how does the air get in? You are all wondering. Okay, you are thinking, how does our air go into our body? Which way it passes? Which pipe it passes through? Where it lands? All those things you will have confusion now. Now I am going to tell you. So you breathe in through your nose. It goes through the windpipe, not food pipe. Don't confuse. Food pipe is in our digestive system. It helps for the food to go. But the windpipe helps to make the air going. Okay? The air goes in. Then it reaches the lungs. The lungs expands as the air comes in and contraction when the air goes out. Okay? Then lungs protected rib cage. So I already told in skeletal system that the rib cage protects the lung and heart. That's what I wrote here. Lungs protected by rib cage. Then what is breathing? So you're all wondering. We know what is breathing, but how to express this in a sentence? Now I will tell you. The process by which the air we inhale, that is oxygen, and the air we exhale, that is carbon dioxide. That process is called as breathing. Then lungs, main organ. In our respiratory system we have nose, windpipe and lungs, right? And our lungs is very important part. The lungs is very important. The most important thing in our respiratory system, we can tell organ. Okay? Next, left lung smaller than right lung. Is this possible? You are all thinking. Now, I am not telling that it's too small. Like this is our right, this is our left. Not like that I am telling you. Right one is big, slightly bigger, or we can tell the left one is slightly smaller. Okay? Not too small, slightly smaller. And before we go, I want to tell you one thing. Many people has heard the word choking. What does that mean? You're thinking. So before you eat food, no, if you don't chew it properly, it won't get digested, right? it goes to the wrong pipe. Okay, when it goes to the windpipe, you can't breathe. You can't breathe. So it blocks the way to breathe. So you can't breathe. That is called choking. Now let's see the interesting fact for respiratory system. Inhale, exhale. So I think everyone know about this, but I'm telling you again, I'm reminding. Inhale is, that is oxygen. We inhale air, that is we take in oxygen. And push out, that is exhale. Okay, and before I end, I want to tell rules of healthy digestion also. In case if you want a healthy digestion, you want to be strong, then you should follow all these rules. First, you should wash your hands nice and thoroughly before you eat food. Okay, when your mama told, when your mommy told, you want to go wash your hands and come before eat, you're like, now I have to wash my hands and coming and eat. No, germs will go into our mouth. Okay, then you should chew food properly. And if you are in a hurry, when you're eating food, you're putting it right in your mouth and swallowing it. No, in this case only we can choke. We might choke. It's also dangerous for our life. Eat in time. If we eat unregular meals, it is not good also. Now if you are hungry, you are telling this is only my time and you don't eat that. Okay, that is not good. You should eat it. If you are hungry, you should eat it. And you just eat. Always eat. You should not also do like that. Okay, schools are open. You only eat on the time. But if you are at home, you always eat. No, like I want to eat. You will eat. No, but that is also dangerous for our life. Do not eat oily foods. When you are going to sleep, should not eat oily foods. Okay. Now you are eating dosa. Your mom is putting so much oil. You're like, Mom, my stomach is paining. Mom, you will say like that, no? Because of the oil, the heavy food you are eating. Okay. Once in a while you can eat heavy food. Okay. But every day, continuously eating that, it's not good for our health. Last but not least, drink water after finishing food. Many people don't drink water after finishing food. If you are eating one bite, they'll drink the water next bite. Next thing, okay? They eat the next bite, they'll drink water next. You should not do like that. If you're taking a spoon or taking a hand to eat, you should eat it fully, then drink your water. That is very good for our health. And this is also a main rule also. And should not, if it's very spicy, you can't handle it. It's like so spicy, you can drink water. I'm not telling that you should never drink water like that. You can drink it. Then last but not least, after finishing, you wash your hands and go and sleep. Okay. These are the rules for healthy digestion. You should follow these all. Okay. Thank you. Bye. See you all in the next video. Like and subscribe also. Bye.